So friends, let's see today's delicious Goan Kismur recipe. So here I've taken some prawns. I'm just showing you a few of them, but I'm going to be using around 150 grams of these dried up prawns. It is enough for 4 people. Now take off the head. It comes off very easily, and the tail. And you can see these claw-like things which have dried up. Take out that also. And take out any black part or any dirt that you see. Like on the tip of it, you can see some black portion. Just remove that also. And it should look like this. Very, very clean and nice. So you have to discard the head, the tail, the claws. And this is just a small portion, but I'll be using 150 grams in total. So this is how it should look. So discard all the heads and tails, etc. And this is how the clean portion looks. This is an ideal recipe to make during the rains. And this goes very well with some chapatis, or you can have it with some sorak and rice and some vegetable at the side. So in this way, I cleaned all the dried prawns and kept it aside. So now I'm just going to add some water, and we're going to soak it in water for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, just rinse out all the water, put it into a colander and wash it really clean. So I've drained out all the water, and this is how it will look, all the prawns. Okay, so now we can start with our recipe. Now I've also taken 6 large cloves of garlic and I've crushed them in my mortar and pestle roughly. So now I've heated about 1 tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to add 1 green chilli which I've cut fine. Now fry the green chilli really well. Then I'm going to add this crushed up garlic or lasun. And fry the lasun also very well. I remember my grandmother making this during the rains, and we used to have it, and it was so delicious. Now I'm going to I've taken 2 medium-sized onions and chopped them very, very fine. So add that. And you're going to fry the onions really well till they become translucent. The longer you fry your bagar, the longer is the shelf life of any dish. Now any Goan loves dried fish during the monsoons. I've also uploaded recently a recipe on... Okay, now I'm going to add some sola or kokum, so about 5 small pieces. I've added a recipe of dry bombil instant pickle. Now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of haldi powder or turmeric and 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder. Now mix all of this really well. Fry everything nicely. Now I'm going to I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of chopped up coriander leaves in the bagar, and I'll keep 1 tablespoon for garnishing. I like the flavor of this fried coriander leaves in the bagar. It really elevates the taste of the dish. So now mix everything well. Now I'm just going to add some salt to taste. First, always add less salt. Never add lots of salt first, because then it becomes very salty and no one will want to eat it. So always when you're cooking, add little salt, and then after that you can add more salt later. Now I'm going to add these dried up prawns which we soaked in water and drained all the water off. And now just fry this really well in the oil and the bagar. Now if you feel you can add a little more oil in the beginning only, don't add it at this stage, but you can go with 1.5 tablespoon. That way it helps in frying the prawns really well. So fry it really nicely. Now some people like to add a little pinch of Goan garam masala or something, but I don't like to add anything. I just keep it simple. And now I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of finely chopped coriander leaves and 1/4 cup of freshly grated coconut. Lots of coconut. It really elevates the dish of this kismur. So enjoy this, friends. Our dish is all ready. Turn off the heat. Have this and let me know in the comment section how you like this recipe.